Hello YouTube, and welcome to another late night video from yours truly, MerlinRavenSong. Those of you who watch my videos know that I am a big horror and sci-fi movie geek. And in this video, I want to highlight some of the movies that I like watching late at night. And these movies are not necessarily the ones that you'll find at Blockbusters or your local video store. These movies are a little harder to find, at least some of them are, and that's why I'm spotlighting them here. Those of you who enjoy watching my videos and enjoy the movie reviews that I give and enjoy watching the same movies that I like watching, by now you guys know that I'm not going to give you something easy to find. I want you to go out and hunt for these videos. So these videos, some of them you might be able to find at Blockbusters or your local video store, but the ones I'm going to be talking about here, some of them you might have a little problem finding, and I think that's great because once you do find the video, it'll be worth watching because you've made an effort to get the video. The first one I'm going to be talking about is Alecandra. This is a great movie. And the reason why I got this a couple of years ago, and I never even heard of the movie. I just saw the cover and I was like, I gotta get this video, or DVD rather. And this is really cool. And it says here on the back of it, it describes the DVD. It says, it tells of a strange friendship between two young girls, Justin and Alecandra, and how their relationship destroyed the lives of those around them in a torrent of blood, death, and damnation. This is great. It has occult overtones to it, but it really doesn't have anything truly to do with the occult. Just the imagery is really cool and fascinating to look at. But if you're looking for something truly occult, this is not the movie for you. But if you want a good laugh, if you want to see some really cool visuals or whatever, check this movie out. I recommend it for that. It's a great movie to check out late at night. The next one is the classic Night of the Hunter, and it stars Robert Mitchum and Shelley Winters. This is a great movie, and as you guys know, they did a remake. I believe it was in the 90s when they did a remake of this film, which is one of the better remakes that's out there. But this is the first one. This is the classic one. This one you might be able to find at Blockbusters or your local video store because it's such a classic. And I love this movie. It's one of those movies you can watch over and over and over again. And if you get a chance to watch the newer version of this, I would highly recommend that too. But watch this one first so you can see the original one. The next movie I'm going to be talking about, this is from one of my favorite horror movie directors. He was known as the worst director of all time. I think he got voted the worst director of all time by, I don't know, it was some poll that was out whenever, but I don't think so. He wasn't the best, but the thing about this director that I really liked is the fact that he made horror movies because he was a horror movie fan. So it would be sort of like me going out and getting myself a camera, making a horror movie. I believe there would be some type of merit to it because I'm such a fan of horror movies and sci-fi. This guy did have some talent, and when you watch his movies, they have a charm to them that a lot of the movies that you see today don't have. And the reason why they have that charm to them is because he loved horror movies. He loves horror and sci-fi. Have you guessed who I'm talking about yet? I'm talking about the great Ed Wood. And this movie is called Orgy of the Dead. classic movie. Get it up here, Orgy of the Dead. And this is just one of those great movies you can watch late at night with some friends or whatever. And it's just awesome. It has here on the back a bizarre and blending of beautiful naked zombie girls, vampires, vixens, wanton werewolves, and tortured teens in bondage. This is just great stuff. So you can find this at your local video store, or if you can get it from Netflix or Amazon.com, check it out. It's just a great movie to watch. The next movie I'm going to be talking about is, this is another movie. I think I first checked this out in the middle or late 90s. I went to my local video store looking for a good horror movie to check out, and I came across this movie here. And it's called Female Vampire. And it's just one of those really, really cool movies. And the thing about this movie that I like is that the vampire in this movie, she didn't drink blood, even though they have like a little bit of drops of blood coming down here. She was more like a succubus. She fed off of men's sexual energy and women's sexual energy. So it's really cool. It's one of those avant-garde vampire movies. So it's just really, really cool. So if you want to watch some really cool horror, softcore horror flick, then this is the movie for you. Female Vampire. And last but not least, this is one of my favorites, and actually I have this one listed on my website as a movie recommendation because I think it's really, really good. It's called Dreamscape. And in this movie, it's basically about this guy who had the ability to go into people's dreams. And there was, and one of the plots in the movie is there's this guy who's trying to kill the president. And he goes into the president's dream, and he's trying to kill him. And so the heroine of the story tries to stop him and whatever. I don't want to give away the whole ending or whatever, or give you guys too many spoilers, but it's an interesting movie to watch. I think it came out in the 80s or whatever. If you get a chance, definitely check this movie out. I really, really, really recommend this movie. It's fun, it's entertaining, and it's a great movie to check out late at night. Okay, that's my recommendations of horror movies. Some of the horror movies that I like watching late at night. Check them out. Let me know if you like them, dislike them, or whatever. These are movies that I like to check out late at night when I get off work, or when I'm done with band practice or whatever. So check them out. So until next time, love is the law, and peace.